For the record, this is not Long Island, this is Long Island City. Hi, welcome back to my channel. And for anyone that is new, my name is Alyssa. And editing Alyssa. I will be popping in from time to time because there are a few things that I forgot to include that I want to make sure that I share with you guys. Today I will be discussing the rationale for the camera that I bought for vlogging, which is the Canon EOS M50, so stay tuned to hear more. Currently I use my phone and I have a Samsung Galaxy S10 Note. However, I did want to get a camera for vlogging and for my YouTube channel and just in general. So I am going to be happy to kind of walk you through my decision on the camera that I got. So I know that this is only my second video I've created, my first one, and currently I'm using my Samsung Galaxy S10 Note. So I've said that I wanted to create a YouTube for a while, and I know that most YouTubers, when they're first starting out, people will recommend just using your phone. Don't really spend the money if you're not sure yet if this is what you want to do. However, creating my first video, from the production to the editing, I truly love, and so I just wanted to also make the investment for myself. I did some in-depth research. Okay, not in-depth.
I did some research.
So I did some research for the best camera that kind of fits for my needs. I had a short list of cameras that I was looking at, and that's what I first recommend for anyone to do, is doing your research, whether that's reading some articles, watching other YouTubers. You know, a lot of people are open to sharing what kind of camera they're using. There's YouTubers who talk about new cameras that are coming out. There's just so many cameras on the market that it's important to do your research. This is an investment. Cameras aren't cheap. If you're really looking to shell out some money for a new camera, whether it's your first camera or a second camera, or your experience and have multiple cameras, you want to make sure that you're doing the research that fits your needs, fits your budget, and is right for you. So I didn't want to choose a camera that is just for beginners. There are DSLR cameras, there are compact cameras, there are mirrorless cameras. You can use your smartphone. I use my Samsung Galaxy S10 Note right now. I used it in my first video. I just knew there was just something missing. For me, that was a screen that flips. So I'm gonna go into a little bit of the research I did for the camera that I wanted, which is right here, all packaged for me to unwrap. One of the things I found that people recommended was that it had 4K. Now, not a lot of vloggers or YouTubers need 4K, but it's a nice to have. Another benefit for 4K is that it enables you to crop and reframe the video and still output it in 1080 pixels. Usually, mirrorless cameras are what is recommended because it has better quality, more flexibility. Mirrorless cameras also provide more versatility with interchangeable lenses. The next thing is a screen that flips. Now, that's one of my biggest things that I wanted in a camera, because I'm currently using my smartphone looking right into the camera, yet I can't see myself if I want to move around. I'm not really sure how I'm fitting within the frame. Maybe that's why I'm sitting so still right now. In addition to seeing yourself in the frame, having a screen that flips also ensures that you're in focus. I know I've done a few videos on my phone and I was out of focus a lot, and so I kind of wasted a little bit of time there. I was also more driven to get a camera because of that. Another thing is an external microphone port. Now, again, that's necessary just to make sure that your video has great quality. You're able to focus on the sound that you really want to hear and not getting any external noises. This is extremely important because you can't anticipate the types of sounds that you will hear in the environments. So one of the things you'll notice in the footage that I captured later on is that I did not have an external mic, and because of that I captured a lot of wind. So next investment is getting a mic. Last thing is autofocus with effective tracking. Now, Again, I mean, it really depends on what you're using, what you're doing for the camera, if you're moving around a lot.
So autofocus with effective tracking is super important when you're, moving around. Perhaps you're not using a tripod or a gimbal. It'll be important that the camera has face and eye autofocus.
I just kind of wanted to have a camera that's really well-rounded and not just for beginners, that I can really feel like I can use in the years to come. So that being said, I have a short list that I created, yet the camera I got is not on that list. The first camera I was looking at was a Canon PowerShot G7 Mark II, and I know now there's like a Mark III.
The PowerShot does not have a viewfinder and limits the tilting of the screen.
That camera, I've noticed, is recommended by a lot of vloggers, and it's a compact camera, so it's really easy to kind of just take around anywhere you go, just throw it in a bag.
I'm kidding, don't throw it in a bag.
Next camera on my list is a Panasonic Lumix DC-G100. And I really liked that, and I really liked the features it had. One of the things I saw that it was lacking was
in-body image stabilization. If you aren't planning to use a tripod, or if you are planning to move the camera around, this is a camera that you probably would not invest in.
So that kind of was like, didn't really sell me. The last camera that I had on my list was the Sony Alpha A6400. That camera I noticed had great reviews, but it was definitely pricier. I was like, maybe not. Finally, I reached out to a friend who I knew would help me do some research, and I was like, hey, can you kind of look at these cameras for me, let me know what you think. And they sent me some videos, and basically it was the Canon EOS M50, and I was like, wow, this is really great, and it has a lot of the features I'm looking for. It's a great budget. And the video I saw, which I'll also link below, compared it to the Canon 80D, which is a DSLR, and the comparisons looked great. And the Canon 80D is bigger and heavier, and this one's more compact, and I was like, wow. My birthday's 2 weeks before Christmas, and I told my parents, hey guys, this is what I want for my birthday. And it wasn't the Canon EOS M50. I gave them my short list of cameras, and I basically said, you pick which camera you want to buy for me. And thankfully, they did not do that. They did give me some of the money. But I am super excited that this is the camera I got, and I cannot wait to finally unbox it. Also, because my birthday is so close to Christmas, it was wrapped in Christmas paper. So yeah, anyways, I'm still grateful, and I cannot wait to open this and start using this. And I will probably do a comparison of the cameras, and then I will also share footage of me using the camera, just to kind of give you guys a look into what the camera is.
Mom wrapped this pretty good.
So here it is, you guys. I got the camera with 2 lenses because I'd rather just be prepared. So it did cost a little bit more. So here it is, guys. Here's just the body. It really is compact. I'm a petite person, so honestly this fits perfectly in my hands. And here's the screen that I am so excited for, guys. I just can't. Oh, it is so beautiful, so sleek. So here are the 2 lenses. This is the 15 to 45 millimeter, and this is the 55 to 200 millimeter. I am super excited to start using these. Here it is, folks, with the 15 to 45 millimeter lens. It is pretty beautiful. I'm gonna take some footage and include it in this video because I want you to see how beautiful and crisp this is. The only thing else that I really need to buy is the external microphone. But yeah, after that,
Hey guys, what's up? So I decided to bring you along with me to one of my favorite places to go to in New York, which is in Long Island City, and it's a park where you can really see the city. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect it to be this cold the day after Christmas. The temperature dropped by like 20 degrees. Really wanted to bring you along so I can really show you one of my favorite places, but two, everything that you can see with this camera. It is currently 30 degrees, but it feels like 18 degrees, and I'm just out here freezing. This is the famous Pepsi Cola sign that you probably see in all kinds of movies and shows and whatnot. I hope you enjoyed the footage that I shot. Although it was super cold, I definitely enjoyed being able to take my camera out and, start filming. So for this last snippet, I'm really showing a side-by-side on filming on my phone versus filming on my new Canon EOS M50. So hope you enjoy. If you've watched this video this far and you've enjoyed what I've shared and you found this very helpful, please give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe for all future health, fitness related content that I'll be putting out. I promise I will be putting that content out. I just got this camera and I was just super excited to really share my thoughts on it, because I think it's very important that, other people, other YouTubers really share the research and the thought that they put into getting the cameras that they did. So again, just recapping, it's really important to do your research, whether it's reading articles, watching other YouTubers share reviews, and, really giving the thought into the camera that's right for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited that I'm finally using my camera and that I'm actually using the flip screen, because now I'm able to see what I'm doing in the frame. Yeah, just super excited to get this camera and put it to use.